Grab your favorite drink
and your favorite snack
and settle in because it's time for another chapter. I'm Dani.
I'm Mel.
And this is Cozy Chapters. Two moms,
two book clubs,
and one podcast where we talk about the books we love
and the ones we didn't and everything in between.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome. So on today's episode, we're going to be talking about Cozy Chapters.
How it came about.
So I have an online, or not an online, I guess we control it online, but it's an in-person book club.
Yes. And then I have a virtual one.
And we just thought,
why not make a podcast?
A podcast.
A podcast.
Yes. And so I know you wanted to do an online book club for people who were not local and out of state and all the things. And we kind of wanted a separate space for that, right? So it wouldn't get all like mixed up. So we merged those two together. And then we thought, well, we're two moms.
Two book clubs.
Why don't we start a podcast?
Yep.
And here we are.
Yeah.
We're here in my little office.
Yeah.
On this cozy couch.
Yes.
Talking about books.
Books. I mean, we talk about them all the time anyway.
I know. So what better to do it in person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with all of you.
Yes. So our book clubs are super fun. I think they're super fun. If anyone was ever interested in joining a book club, if you don't want to be in our book club, that's fine too. But look for like a local book club around you because they're everywhere.
Yeah, they are.
Everyone has a book club somewhere, and you can meet your people, read books that you like, or you could join our book club and read books that you don't like because we read everything.
Yes, we do read everything.
We read everything. We're not really centered to a specific genre, and that has been really hard for me personally as the person who founded and started the book club. To have to read things I don't like to read.
Like fantasy.
I do not like fantasy. And I cannot... I don't understand the hype with fantasy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just don't. If the book has to be 20 books long, that's too much for me.
Well, you read ACOTAR. You read the first book, and you're like, yep, that's it.
It wasn't good enough for me to continue. And I know a lot of people say you have to keep going.
Yes, because A Court of Mist and Fury is the best book.
You could just tell me what happened and I will be fine.
No, you have to read it, though.
Yeah, I don't have time for that. My thinking is...
listening.
True. I could just listen to it. I do listen to a lot of books that I don't want to read. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this is not doing it for me. I'm just going to listen to it. So I guess I could listen to it. But I'm a thriller girly.
Yeah.
I love my psychological thriller books.
But you could do your thrillers in between fantasy books. So that could be like your palate cleanser. A lot of people use like the fast-paced romance books for that.
Yeah.
So you could do that.
Yeah. No. Maybe. We'll see. We're going back to the book club. We're in March, right? And so we're reading our second fantasy of the year. And so we're reading Zodiac Academy by Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. Yeah. And apparently this is like what, one of 9?
9, yes.
Yeah, so this is like one of 9 books.
Yeah.
And do you see how fat this book is?
I mean, I'm listening to it, but I also listen on 1.7 speed, and I'm almost done with it, so...
This is a fat book. I will say though, I did read Twilight when I was younger. So when I was a little teeny bopper, and I liked Twilight. And when I read the back of this one, this is about vampires and werewolves, and there's mermaids apparently because they're like the sirens. They call them sirens, right? Just call them a mermaid.
Yes, there is vampires in it. I can vouch for that because I've already read that part.
So I think I might like this one. I am going to read it. So like I said, going back to book club, like we read everything, and that forces other members to read books that we typically wouldn't read. And I know there is a fantasy lover reader in our book club who doesn't really read thrillers, and we've read thrillers last year, and she was just like, you opened my eyes to new genres. So I think that's what I love about our book club, is that we're so broad in what we read, and we're not just so like subjective or selective, I guess, with the books.
Yeah.
But so yeah, book clubs are fun. And then so you have your online book club.
Yes, we're reading Never Lie by Freida McFadden. It's our very first book for this year.
Yes, because this online book club just launched.
Yeah,
we just started this.
Yeah, March 1st was our first.
And I am excited to read this one because I love Freida.
Yes.
Like I said, I'm a psychological thriller girly. I love Freida. I actually wrote my own book, and it is kind of in the style of Freida, where it's like just plot twisty and grippy and like fast paced, and I think that's what I like. I like the fast pace, and that's probably why I don't like the fantasy, because they're slow. A lot of them are very slow, and I'm just like, get to the point. Like, what's going on?
Which you've already started our book, and I'm slacking.
Yes, I've started this book. I'm on chapter 7. It's intriguing to me. It hasn't gripped me like most Freida books. They'll grab me right away.
Yeah.
It hasn't done that yet.
Yeah.
But it is interesting. I want to keep going. So, because this is supposed to be one of her favorite books, and there's a movie or a show or something coming from this. I'll just drop the book.
Yeah, I've heard that's one of her best. Like, we just read Dear Debbie not long ago, and that one I sped through.
Yeah. And I was kind of indifferent with Dear Debbie, because I felt like that writing style was different, and it didn't feel like Freida to me. It was just different. It was good. But it just felt, there was something that felt different about it.
Well, we have a movie night for Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover that we're all doing as a book club collectively with the in-person book club.
Yes.
And then our virtual, if you wanted to join and read along with us, that meeting is March 20th, I believe. That still might be decided. We're just waiting for all the members to see if they can do that.
Yeah.
Because it's our first meeting.
Yeah. And that'll be interesting because we've never done an online meeting.
No, we'll have to do
a Zoom.
Yeah, we're going to do Zoom.
Yeah. That'll be fun. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. Yeah.
I'm hoping that it turns into something big.
Yeah. I think so. I think online book clubs can grow a lot bigger than a local book club.
And there's not a lot of places that we could go that you could fit a bunch of people.
Yeah.
That you would have to make a reservation for. And if we make a reservation and only 5 people show up, but we have a reservation for 20 people.
Yeah. So we have movie night coming up for the local book club. And then the actual next book club date is March 27th.
Yes. We're doing the flower bouquets.
Yes, flower bouquets.
I'm really excited about.
I'm so excited for flower bouquets. We are going to have everyone bring a different bouquet, lay it all out on the table, and then pick and choose which flowers you want, which greenery you want, and then make your own bouquet. And I think it's going to be so fun. So that's all about our book clubs.
Yeah.
Right?
For the most part, that takes care of everything.
So Mel, what are you currently reading?
I'm reading the book club book, Zodiac Academy. And I am I think 54% through it.
I'm reading Never Lie. Right, for March book
completely
club.
Flopped. You're reading our virtual book club.
Because this is shorter and that meeting comes first.
Yes, it does.
So I want to do this so it's fresher in my mind. But yeah, I'm reading Never Lie, and I'm also listening to The Finish Line.
Oh, you started it?
Yeah. Literally only one sentence, though. I'm not very far into it at all because I just finished Exodus. Here, why don't we pull up our Instagram and TikTok, because I think we had some comments on there.
Oh, this person said, oh my God, I felt like the part of me died when Dom did. I was actually distraught for days, almost DNF'd.
Yeah, so we're talking about Flock. Was it January or February read? It was our
February read, but that part of the book she's talking about is in the second book.
The second book. So that is the Ravenhood series, and spoiler alert, Dom dies.
In the second book, yeah.
In the second book, Dom dies. And so this reader is saying that she was super distraught that he died, but it did not faze me at all. And I loved him as a character.
Yes.
And when I got through the end of the second book, I loved him even more, and I missed him even more because I was like, man, I really felt like she should have belonged to him.
Yes.
He just seemed... I don't know. He's the middle one. I don't know. I really liked him. But when he died, the actual part of him dying, it was just kind of But it's because I hated her so much. I did not like Cecilia.
Well, they do have called One Rainy Day, and it's Dom's story. So you have a chance
to fall back in love with him.
Yes,
and
it's all his story.
But is she in it?
Probably, because it's part of the story.
Great.
But you'll be able...
I'll insert myself in her place and not be so stupid.
Oh, The Correspondent is on my wish list, which is a book that I have read that you haven't.
Okay.
That one's pretty good. That one's about a lady. It's a unique story, I guess, because all it is her life through her writing letters to people and them writing back, or emails. So she corresponds with all these people. She writes authors. She writes people she don't like. All these letters.
And she's just like sending them all out. Yeah.
And then they send them back and respond to her.
Huh.
Yeah.
What is she talking to them about? Like, what does she write them? Like, give me an example on one of them.
So, like, one of them is a guy that doesn't like her, wrote her a letter, and she wrote back. And then there's this guy she knows, his son or something. She writes letters to him, too, and he writes back. His name's Harry.
Huh.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Does she have, like, a relationship with her son, or...
She has kids, yes, but this guy, it's his son that she writes letters to.
Okay.
I think it was to get him better on writing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. But that's one of those, like, I call it a bedtime read. Okay. Because you'll just sit there and scroll before bed and read the letters.
Okay, so it's just reading letters to and from people.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
and
interesting.
Emails.
That's interesting. So not really. Is there any like plot or reason or like for the storyline? Is there an ending?
I think
a
it's
beginning, middle, end, or is it just this person writing letters and you never really get to anywhere?
You get to an ending. There's kind of a storyline. I think it's called a literary fiction. I think that's what the genre is, and it was the first literary fiction I've ever read. And then there was a comment that was directed towards you.
Okay.
Gross. I need more details. LOL.
Oh yeah, that was about The Tenant by Freida McFadden. For Cozy Podcast, or the Cozy Chapters podcast, we will be giving you lots of spoilers.
Well, don't give me spoilers. I haven't read that yet.
Okay. I won't tell you what happened. I'll just tell you what happened in the scene. Is that okay?
Yeah, you already commented on there. You said that
the lo mein.
Yeah, I can't eat lo mein anymore.
I can't eat lo mein anymore. So, once we've read the book and we come on here and we talk about the book that we read, I will spoil the book for you.
Yeah.
So if you haven't read the book, you want to keep scrolling. Because I will spoil it. I won't tell you how it ended, but I'll tell you the best parts about it, I think, is how I'm going to spoil things. So in The Tenant, where she's like, gross and any more details, that part was really gross to me because things were happening in this apartment that they were living in. And he didn't know who was doing it and what was doing it. Well, I mean, he thought it was the tenant that was living with them that was doing gross things in his things. So in one of the scenes, she put hair, or he found hair in his leftover lo mein. And he's like just eating, and all of a sudden, it's just in his throat.
Ew.
Yes, it's so gross. And there's other really gross, nasty things that happen in that book that I was like, oh my God, this is twisted. This is a different type of psychological grossness. But
you like those books.
I like the books because I'm like, there's probably something wrong with me for liking those kind of books. But yeah, so that was why I think that The Tenant was gross, because something like, now I can't eat lo mein anymore, or ramen noodles. Like any type of noodles is going to remind me of that book, and I'm gonna have to double check to make sure there's no hair in my food.
Well, you should always do that. You never know what's in your food.
No, yeah, I mean, I check it, but now I'm like triple checking, right? Yes.
And then there was a comment because we said that they were in the lake when technically they were on the lake.
Yeah, because they were on. She was on a floaty.
Yeah, but
so this is going back to Flock, chapter 25.
Yes, that is something you guys got to read.
Chapter 25.
I don't want to give you any details because that chapter was
Just think it's 2 guys, 1 girl on a floaty.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And one of the guys really liked it. Yeah.
I think both really liked it.
Yeah.
But one more than the other. But they
Yes.
both liked it. However you want.
What's your next book to read?
I don't know. Let me see.
I already got it for you. Here you go.
Oh my gosh. How thoughtful. This is so nice. Maybe. I will listen to Zodiac Academy once it becomes available on Libby. But probably after this, you know that I don't really have a TBR, which is crazy. Like, I don't have a running TBR.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'll just read this book this month. But I think I need, after doing a psychological thriller and then fantasy, I think I'm going to need a romance. So I might go to my romance shelf. I'm thinking either Just for the Cameras or Caught Up.
Well,
I really want to read Caught Up. How do you read so fast? Are you just like, I don't know, I guess you would go the other way with the book and just...
Well, I don't... Physical books is harder for me to read fast.
Really? I read faster with a physical book than I do with an audiobook. But I think I might end up skimming some. Because I notice, like, when I'm reading, I'm like... I'll be, like, on this page, and then I'm, like, over here. And I'm like, wait a minute, and then I have to, like, block what is on this page so I don't get distracted.
You're trying to see ahead. I do that sometimes, and I'm like, oh my God, stop.
Yes. And so, like, I'll have to block this part so that I don't read ahead. And then I'm also, like, going... And then, like, if people are talking to me or there's, like, noise in the background, I'm reading, but I'm not comprehending. So then I have to, like, go back. So there are struggles, I guess, to everything. Because when I do audiobook, I don't really, like, pay attention because I'm doing all these other things or my mind's thinking of other stuff.
Well, that's how I read those 5 books, is because I was doing the audiobooks.
That's your secret. I bet that's the secret of all the fast readers online. These girls that are reading 100, 200, 300, 400 books a year.
Well, there's some girls I watch, and they literally read a book in a day.
Yeah.
Like, they could have their book
shit.
meeting that night, and they're reading physical books, and they fly through them.
Yeah,
I'm like...
They're listening to that shit. They're hiding an AirPod in their ears, and they're listening to that shit, because nobody reads that fast and can comprehend.
They're probably skimming, like you.
Yeah. I don't skim intentionally. It's an unintentional skim. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I have to go back. There's people who skim and don't go back and they just get the gist. I have to actually be like, no, wait a minute. Let's rewind a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm telling you, those people who read hundreds of books a year, y'all gotta be listening to that shit. There's no way you're reading. There's no way.
Yeah, well, you guys.
There's no way you're physically reading hundreds of books a year. Prove it.
Maybe they have no kids.
Yes.
Maybe
no kids, no job, no life. Their life is reading. I could read 100 books a year if I didn't have kids or a husband.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it is. Are you guys single? Is that what it is? Single, no kids, no job. How do you make money if you're reading that much books?
Maybe they listen to audiobooks all the time.
That's what I'm saying. If they're reading hundreds of books a year, it has to be audio. Don't let them lie to you. We're all slow readers. I'm a slow reader.
I'm pretty slow too at times.
Yeah. But we're moms.
Yes.
We're slow by proxy.
Yeah.
We have to be slow because our kids make us slow. We can't get anything done.
And when you have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, you got to make sure they're not getting into trouble. So.
Mm-hmm. And okay, so Mel, tell me, what are you reading next?
Probably Never Lie.
Yeah.
I keep telling myself I'm going to start it like yesterday, and I didn't start it. But that's probably what I'm going to read next.
Yeah. It's good so far. Like I said, I'm 7 chapters in, and it's...
Maybe I'll start it and just fly past you again.
I know. No. Now that I know, I'm not going to let you. I'm gonna finish it tonight. I don't know how.
I was gonna say I don't know how you're gonna finish it tonight when I'm gonna be here and we're doing podcast stuff and game night. So.
I'm gonna hide an audio. I'm gonna hide an AirPod.
I'll be like, hey, what are you doing over there?
Yeah, she's like, oh, I have to use the bathroom. Hold on. And then like, she's been gone for a really long time.
I guess I'm gonna go home. I guess she doesn't want to do any more podcast stuff.
Yeah. I'll hide my AirPod and I'll just listen to my book. and you'll never know.
And you're like, oh my God.
Yeah. It's like, what happened? I don't know. Hold on a second. I have to go back. I don't know. I didn't hear it.
What are you listening to?
Yes.
Nothing podcast stuff. Just leave me alone.
And listening to our video. All right. Well, I think that is all for today's episode.
Yeah, I think that's it today.
I think that's it for today. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
That's it for this week's Cozy Chapters. If you loved today's episode, make sure to follow the podcast so you never miss one.
And come join all the fun over on Instagram and TikTok at Cozy Chapters Podcast.
Until next time, I'm Dani.
And I'm Mel.
And this is the Cozy Chapters.